Just got the tune from Two Wheeled Dyno Works done on my ECU and installed it yesterday. Let's see what this bike does on a cold start. Gonna be my first ride on it. Starts right up. I also have the TST Industries velocity stack and the air injection system block-off plate installed, along with a full exhaust. So that's the extent of my engine mods. Very smooth, consistent idle. Let's take off and see how it feels. Very smooth. Letting the engine warm up before I try to go to higher revs. So no more popping from the bike running too lean. I would already be hearing a lot of pops as I let off on the throttle. So I can tell it's definitely been richened up, which is what the bike needed with a full exhaust. It's running really smooth at these lower revs. Yep, no popping. So while that popping can sound cool, it's kind of fun to hear it, but it's an indication that your exhaust gas is too high, and then the unburnt fuel is catching fire, exploding in your exhaust. That's not a good sign. It means you're running too lean usually, and that's completely gone. Now we'll get into the higher revs here in a bit and open the throttle more and really feel if the power has increased or not. But I'll take an alternative route that'll let me open up the bike a bit. The installation of the air injection system block-off plate and the velocity stacks are both pretty complicated and involved. I decided not to do my own videos on how to install those. It's not really a beginner level install, but also TST Industries has great videos on how to do that, and I'll put a link to those videos in the description below in case any of you are taking on the install yourself as I did. Bike definitely has a lot more thrust. Oh yeah. Whoa. What is the red line set to? I saw it over 13,000 RPM on the tach, but I thought the adjusted red line was only up to 13. The engine felt happy and fine doing that though. The bike is a lot more responsive. Power is just improved throughout the entire rev range. No hiccups anywhere in the rev range, in any gear, at different loads. It's a very good tune. The top end rush is much more noticeable. Can't wait to do my timed runs and see what the objective improvement is. It feels faster, it feels good, but without the numbers, you could just be fooling yourself. That little extra bit of power makes you more confident on the highway. Here in 6th gear, when I open it up, I feel a squirt of forward propulsion. Whereas before, I always felt like I had to drop it into 5th to really feel much of an acceleration. It's pretty responsive now, even in 6th at these higher speeds. Subjectively, it feels great. I'll make a second video once I do my acceleration test and get some timed runs and really put some numbers to the results. If you find this type of content useful, please consider subscribing and hit that like button to be notified of future content.